Good evening, students. Today we are going to discuss the assignment paper on the topic aldehydes, ketones, and carboxylic acids. So, the first question, if you see, orthotolic acid on reaction with bromine in the presence of iron gives. Orthotolic acid means this is orthotolic acid. So, when it is meant to react with bromine in the presence of iron as catalyst, the methyl group, it will act as ortho-para-directing group. Already carboxylic group is present at ortho position, therefore the bromine will be substituted at para position. So you can go with the second option as the correct option. Next, second question. Ink stains can be removed from cloths by treating them with when the stains are rubbed with oxalic acid, they will be replaced from the surface of cloth. Therefore, you can go with the fourth option. Third question. The weakest acid among the following is the compounds mentioned are chloroacetic acid, formic acid, fluoroproanoic acid, iodoethanoic acid, or iodoacetic acid. So, among carboxylic acids, presence of electron withdrawing group increases the acidic strength. So, formic acid is a special case. It is the strongest among the carboxylic acids due to absence of electron releasing group. So, if you see the remaining three options, chlorine, fluorine, and iodine are present. Halogens act as an electron withdrawing groups, and the withdrawing capacity decreases from fluorine to iodine. Here we have to identify the weakest acid. So, minus I effect of iodine is the least. Therefore, it will be the weakest acid among the given four options. So, you can go with the fourth option. Next, fourth question. Acetaldehyde and benzoyl aldehyde can be distinguished chemically by tolerance reagent, Fehling solution, Benedict's test, and iodoform test. As both are aldehydes, both will respond to tolerance test, Fehling's test, and Benedict's test. But benzoyl aldehyde cannot respond to iodoform test, whereas acetaldehyde can respond to iodoform test. Therefore, for the fourth question, correct option is fourth option. By means of iodoform test, we can differentiate acetaldehyde from benzoyl aldehyde. Next, fifth question. The term hypnone is used for given options are benzophenone, acetophenone, acetaldehyde, and none of these. Hypnone term is used for acetophenone. It is obtained by the reaction of benzene with the acetyl chloride. It acts as a hypnotic drug and hence known as a hypnone. So for the fifth question, correct option is second option. Next, self-condensation of 2 moles of ethyl acetate in the presence of sodium ethoxide yields. Self-condensation of ethyl acetate in the presence of sodium ethoxide leads to the formation of ester. So you can go with the fourth option. Next, carbonyl group undergoes electrophilic addition reactions, nucleophilic addition reactions, both A and B, none of these. Carbonyl group is a C double bond O. Here, due to difference in electronegativity, the pi electrons are shifted towards oxygen. So oxygen carries partial negative charge, carbon carries partial positive charge. So there is chance for attack of both the nucleophile as well as electrophile. But first which attacks, based on that, name of the reaction will be specified. Here, nucleophile initiates the reaction and it is followed by addition of the electrophile. So I can go with the second option. Carbonyl group undergoes nucleophilic addition reaction as the reaction is initiated by the nucleophile. Next, eighth question. For hydrolysis of the following functional groups, the decreasing order of reactivity is. Decreasing order means higher to lower we have to take. The given compounds are, one is RCOCl, means acid halide, RCOOR ester, and the third one is RCONH, ammonite. So among these, for acid halide, hydrolysis will be very easy. It is followed by ester, and the least reactive towards hydrolysis is ammonite. So you can go with the second option here. Next, ninth question. Acetaldehyde cannot exhibit iodoform test, Benedict's test, tolerance test, and Lucas test. Iodoform test is given by any compound containing CH3CO2. As acetaldehyde has this group, it can respond to iodoform test. Being aldehyde, it will respond to Benedict's as well as tolerance reagents also. But it doesn't respond to Lucas test. Lucas test is specific for the differentiation of primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols. So for the ninth question, you can go with fourth option. Next, 10th question. The compound which is not formed during the dry distillation of a mixture of calcium formate and calcium acetate is. When the mixture of calcium formate and calcium acetate are subjected to distillation, this is calcium formate and calcium acetate. And these are subjected to distillation. Actually, we get acetaldehyde, CH3, CHO, and calcium carbonate. But because of the interaction, self-interaction, calcium formate will lead to formation of formaldehyde. Calcium acetate leads to formation of acetone. So, for the 10th question, methanol formation is possible, propanol formation is possible, ethanol formation is also possible. But which is not possible means propanol. So we can go with the second option for the 10th question. Next. Eleventh question. 2,4-dichlorophenoxyestic acid is used as. This particular compound is used as herbicide, means for killing of the weeds. So we can go with the third option. Next, 12th question. Which of the following compounds would be the main product of an aldol condensation of acetaldehyde and acetone? Acetaldehyde and acetone. So this comes under cross aldol condensation. This is acetaldehyde. Acetone molecule you can represent like this. The alpha hydrogen will go to oxygen, rest of the part will go to carbon when heated in the presence of strongness. So initially you will get CH3, CHOH, CH2, CO, CH3. When it is heated like this, elimination of water takes place, and CH3, CH, double bond CH, CO, CH3 will be formed. So, among the given options, you can go with the second option. Next question. Hybridization of carbon in a carboxylic group is. Carboxylic group is C double bond O. So here carbon is involved in the formation of 3 sigma bonds. That means its hybridization can be taken as equal to sp2. When sucrose is heated with the concentrated nitric acid, the product obtained is. So, when sucrose is heated with concentrated nitric acid prolongedly, then oxalic acid will be obtained as the final product. So, you can go with the third option. Next, 15th question. Fruits are preserved by using. Given options are aldehydes, sodium benzoate, formic acid, and salicylic acid. Sodium benzoate is the commonly used food preservative. So you can go with the second option. Next, which of the following has the most acidic hydrogen? Given options are 3-hexanone, 2,4-hexane dione, 2,5-hexane dione, 2,3-hexane dione. So, for acidic hydrogens, we have to check the presence of a methylene group between 2 carbonyl groups or 2 electron withdrawing groups. This kind of structure is possible with the second option, 2,4-hexane dione. Hexa means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest of the things we have to fill with hydrogen. So here, one methylene group is trapped between 2 carbonyl groups which act as electron withdrawing groups. So here, number of acidic hydrogens present are 2. So you can go with the second option. Next, 17th question. Benzyl alcohol can be prepared from benzoyl by Friedel-Crafts reaction, Canizaro's reaction, Kolb's reaction, Riemann and Timon's reaction. So, Friedel-Crafts reaction involves either alkylation or acylation. So, it is not related with the given question. Canizaro's reaction involves disproportionation of aldehydes without alpha hydrogens. So, benzaldehyde, if you take, it has no alpha hydrogen, so it can undergo Canizaro's reaction. When it undergoes oxidation, the corresponding acid produced will be C6H5COOH. So, as the reaction is carried out in the presence of a base, the acid formed will be converted into corresponding salt. Similarly, when aldehyde group undergoes reduction, it will be converted into primary alcoholic. So, in Canizaro's reaction, if reaction is carried out in the presence of sodium hydroxide, the products will be C6H5COONA plus C6H5CH2OH plus H2. So, you can go with the second option for 17th question. Next, 18th one. Select the strongest acid. Given options are So first, second, and fourth options have halogenated carboxylic acids. Third option is just pure carboxylic acid. Whenever electron withdrawing groups are present, the acidic strength increases. And among fluorine, chlorine, and bromine, fluorine exerts maximum minus side effect. Therefore, among these, which is the strongest acid means you can go with the first option. Trifluoroacetic acid or 2,2,2 trifluoroethanoic acid is its IUPAC. Next, 19th question. The correct order of decreasing boiling points of CH3CONG. This is given as compound A. It is acetamide. Then CH3COCl, acetyl chloride, and CH3COOH, acetic acid. So first we have to check, and one more is also there. That is CH3COO, CH3CO. That is acetic anhydride. So functional group wise, when we check, amide has a higher boiling point, followed by acid anhydride, followed by carboxylic acid, and least will be with the acid halide. So correct option can be taken as a first option. A greater than B, greater than C, greater than B. Next. Cinnamic acid is formed when benzoyl condenses with the acetic anhydride in the presence of. So here this reaction takes place in the presence of sodium acetate. So you can go with the second option. Next, 21st question. Which one of the following is not a fatty acid? For a compound to be fatty acid, minimum number of carbon atoms present should be 12. So among the given options, fourth one, that is phenylacetic acid, has less than 12 carbon atoms. So you can go with that compound. Next, 22nd. What is A? First with sodium hydroxide, an intermediate is formed. That intermediate is made to react with carbon dioxide, followed by deuterolysis in the presence of deutero acid. So here what happens is the deuterium will be replaced with hydrogen, and carboxylic group gets substituted at ortho position. So A can be taken as so you can go with the third option. Next, 23rd question. Aldehydes on reaction with the hydrazine form. So it is a direct asking of the property of aldehydes. This is aldehyde. Hydrogen, for our convenience, can be represented like this. And like this, if we assume elimination of water, we get RCH double bond NH. So this functional group is called as a hydrogen. So whatever aldehyde is used, first its name we have to write, followed by the suffix hydrogen. So you can go with the first option. Next, 24th question. Acetaldehyde and acetone differ in their reaction with sodium bisulfite, ammonia, phosphorus pentachloride, phenyl hydroxide. So here sodium bisulfite undergoes addition. PCl5 acts as a chlorinating agent. Phenyl hydrazine also gives addition followed by removal of water. So you will get corresponding phenyl hydrazone products. But when it comes to reaction with ammonia with acetaldehyde, the reaction is addition. But with acetone, it is a condensation. So for the 24th question, you can go with the second option. With ammonia, acetaldehyde and acetone differ in their reaction. Next, the correct order of reactivity of phenyl magnesium bromide. Phenyl magnesium bromide with diphenyl acetone, acetaldehyde, and acetone. So here it is an addition reaction. This is a ketone given as first compound. Acetaldehyde is mentioned as second compound. Acetone is mentioned as a third compound. So towards addition reactions, aldehydes are more reactive compared to ketones. And among ketones, aromatic ketones are less reactive than aliphatic ketones. So current order can be taken as second greater than third greater than one. So you can go with the third option. Next question. With the help of following Grignard synthesis, which carboxylic acid is formed? Reaction mentioned is CH2 double bond CH, CH2 Br. First, this is made to react with magnesium in the presence of ether. So first you will get CH2 double bond CH, CH2 NgBr as the Grignard's reagent. When it is made to react with carbon dioxide, this group called allyl group gets added to carbon. Then when it is subjected to hydrolysis in the presence of acid, like this it will break down and we get CH2 double bond CH, CH2 CO OH as the final product. So you can go with the first option. Next, 27th question. Preparation of beta-hydroxy ester is favored by Cannizzalo's reaction, Reformatsky reaction, Claisen condensation, and Wittig's reaction. So, Beta-hydroxy ester is formed in a Ricard-Matsky reaction. So you can go with the second option for 27th question. Next, acrolein on complete reduction gives CH2 double bond CHCN. Vinyl cyanide is called as acrolein. When it is subjected to complete reduction, it leads to the formation of CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. That is, propanol is octet. So you can go next. A mixture of benzaldehyde and formaldehyde on heating with an aqueous sodium hydroxide solution gives. So both the aldehydes without alpha hydrogen. So here Ketones reaction takes place. And whenever benzaldehyde is present, that part is converted into benzyl alcohol because of sterility factors. The formaldehyde part undergoes oxidation and will be converted into formic acid, which interacts with sodium hydroxide to give sodium formate. So the products obtained here are C6H5, CH2OH plus this HCHO gets converted into HCOO plus H2. So you can go with the first option for 29th question. Next, 30th question, which gives a ketone with the Grignard's reagent. Given options are formaldehyde, ethyl alcohol, methyl cyanide, and methyl iodide. Formaldehyde on reaction with Grignard's reagent will give primary alcohol, but not a ketone. Ethyl alcohol, when it reacts with Grignard reagent, you will get corresponding alkane, but not a ketone. But when methyl cyanide is used, first you will get addition product, which on hydrolysis in the presence of acid leads to formation of ketone. Methyl iodide doesn't react with Grignard's reagent. Therefore, for 30th question, you can go with the third option. Next, 31. Which of the following is a flavoring agent called oil of wintergreen? Given options are olive oil, vinegar, methyl acetate, methyl salicylate. So methyl salicylate, as you all know, is called as oil of wintergreen. It is also known as eucalyptus oil. It is used as a mild anesthetic as well as a painkiller. So for 31st question, you can go with the fourth option. Next, 32. Aldehydes and ketones form addition products with the given options are phenylhydrazine, hydrazine, semicarbazide, and hydrogen cyanide. So this question is based on the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Phenylhydrazine, hydrazine, semicarbazide reactions are similar. Here, addition is followed by elimination of a water molecule. Whereas with hydrogen cyanide, only addition takes place and the resultant product it is known as cyanohydrin. So for the 32nd question, we can go with the fourth option. Next question, which is tribasic acid. Malonic acid, citric acid, valeric acid, tartaric acid. So malonic acid is a dibasic acid, valeric acid is a monobasic, tartaric acid is a dibasic, citric acid comes under tribasic category. So for 33rd question, you can go with the second option. Next, the sulfur present in an organic compound is oxidized by fuming nitric acid into 34th question. So this question, it is actually based on a qualitative analysis. Whenever an organic compound containing sulfur is boiled with concentrated nitric acid, the sulfur content is oxidized to sulfuric acid. So we can go with the second option. Next question, 35th. The main reason for the fact that carboxylic acids can undergo ionization is given options are absence of alpha hydrogen atom, resonance stabilization of carboxylate ion, high reactivity of alpha hydrogen atom, and hydrogen bonding. So, for the reason for ionization of carboxylic group is C double bond OH. So here carbonyl group acts as electron withdrawing. So it will attract electron pair presenting CO bond towards itself. In turn, oxygen will attract electron pairs presenting OH bond towards itself. And with the liberation of hydrogen in the form of H plus ion, the carboxylate ion formed will be stabilized by means of resonance further. That's why carboxylate group readily undergoes ionization. So among the given options, you can go with the second option. Next, 36th question. With hard concentrated KOH, brown black resinous product is given by given options are acetaldehyde, ethyl alcohol, formaldehyde, and acetone. Correct option is first option. Acetaldehyde undergoes polymerization on boiling with the hard concentrated KOH, which appears as a black resinous mass. So for 36th question, you can go with the first option. Next, boiling point of acetone is given options are 100 degrees centigrade, 60 degrees centigrade, 56 degrees centigrade, and 90 degrees centigrade. This is a question based on memory. Acetone boiling point is 56 degrees centigrade. So you can go with the third option. Next, 38th. Chromatographic techniques of purification can be used for colored compounds, liquids, solids, all of these. Earlier, chromatographic technique was used for the purification of colored compounds, but later it has been extended to all types of substances. Therefore, we can go with the fourth option. Next, 39th question. An organic compound has carbon hydrogen percentage in the ratio 6:1 and carbon oxygen percentage in the ratio 3:4. The compound is. So in reverse manner, we have to check with each option. Suppose you take the first option, HCH4. First, let us check percentage of carbon. Percentage of carbon is equal to 1 carbon atom is present, so 12 by molecular weight of this formaldehyde is 12 plus 2, 14, 14 plus 16, 30 into 100. So this comes out to 40%. Then let us check the percentage of hydrogen. So 2 hydrogens are there. So 2 by 30 into 100. So 20 by 3% or 16.66 like that we can take. Then let us calculate percentage of oxygen also. 16 by 30 into 100. So roughly it is 55%, 160 by 3. Now let us take the ratio of carbon to hydrogen. Carbon to hydrogen ratio if you take, that comes out to 6:1. Then carbon to oxygen percentage ratio if you take, it comes out to 3:4. So correct option is first option. Suppose they do not tally, then you have to check with the second option, third option, like that. Luckily, Here, in the first option itself, the data has carried. So we can go with the first option for 39th question. Next, the main product obtained in the reaction of acetamide and nitrous acid is acetamide is CH3CONH2. So when it is made to react with nitrous acid, the amine group will be converted into carboxylic group. So CH3COOH, acetic acid is formed. Side products are nitrogen and water. So for 40th question, you can go with the fourth option as the correct option. Next, 41. Which of the following acids combine the properties of acid and aldehyde? Given options are, first one is acetic acid, second one formic acid, HCOOH, third one benzoic acid, that is C6H5COOH, and oxalic acid. So if you look at the structure of formic acid, it can be represented as C=OH. So like this, if you take aldehyde group is present, like this if you take carboxylic group is present. That's why formic acid can show some of the properties of aldehydes as well as all the properties of carboxylic acid. So for 41st question, you can go with the second option. Formic acid shows the properties of both the acid as well as the aldehyde. Next, 42nd question. Simple distillation can be used to separate. Given options are mixture of benzene and toluene, mixture of ether and toluene, mixture of ethanol and water, none of these. Simple distillation technique can be used when there is a lot of difference between the boiling points of concerned liquids present in the mixture. So maximum difference comes in case of second option. So they can easily be separated by means of simple distillation. So for 42nd question, you can go with the second option. Next, 43. Which of the following converts carbonyl compounds into hydrocarbons? Given options are hydrogen in the presence of platinum, lithium aluminum hydride, acidified potassium dichromate, zinc amalgam, HCl. So in the given options, third option is ruled out. It acts as an oxidizing agent. Whereas in the conversion of carbonyl compounds into hydrocarbons, the process involved is reduction. Either by Clemenson's reduction or by Wolff-Kishner's reduction, carbonyl compounds can be converted into hydrocarbons or alkenes. So among the given options, fourth option has a zinc amalgam and HCl combination. This combination is used in Clemenson's reduction. So we can go with the fourth option. Next. Fourth question. Reaction is mentioned. So this is a keto ester and the product is a dihydric alcohol. So this conversion can be carried out by using reducing agent lithium aluminum hydride and it is to be followed by hydrolysis in the presence of acid. So you can go with the first option for this question. 44th question, correct option is the first option. Next, 45th question. Which of the following reagents is useful for separating aniline from a mixture of aniline and nitrogen? Aniline is C6H5 NH2 and nitrobenzene is, so aniline is a basic compound, nitrobenzene is a neutral compound. So aniline can be dissolved in HCl, whereas nitrobenzene cannot be dissolved. Therefore, mixture can be separated by making use of an aqueous solution of hydrochloric acid. So, for the 45th question, you can go with the fourth option as the correct option. So, that is about today's assignment paper. From your side, you work out as many questions as possible, and whatever doubts come, you're always welcome. Thank you.